Hello everyone and welcome to a revisited Let's Play. Kind of. Well, as of May 9th, 2023, I don't know how long, when this video will be uploaded, but yeah, as of May 9th, 2023, it's been 1 year since I've started this Let's Play channel. And yeah, I know in the About section, this channel started in 2006, but it was just a random channel, I mean, with random videos and all that, until I decided to turn this channel into a Let's Play channel. So, May 9th, 2022 is when I first uploaded my first video, my first Let's Play session, which was Little Ninja Brothers for the NES. To celebrate this little 1 year anniversary, I've decided to play this game yet again. Well, it's Japanese version. Super Chinese 2 Dragon Kids, released in May of 1989, in which we got it a couple years later. No, I think the next year, I think. But anyways, Super Chinese 2 is the sequel to Super Chinese, in which we got it here in the States as Kung Fu Heroes. So, thanks to Translated.Games, an English translation for this game was finally released. And I'll read as fast as I can, because I don't want this intro to take very, very long. So, here we go. Despite being the second Famicom entry in the Super Chinese series, Super Chinese 2 changed everything and set the tone for nearly the entire span of the series. It changed from being an arcade action style game to a fighting RPG hybrid. Why does it need a fan translation though? Wasn't it already given an official translation? That is true. But there are several issues with the original translation. As usual, there were issues with censorship, and the writing was a little iffy at times. But not only that, certain interactive segments of the game were cut out entirely. More on that as I read along. And replaced with characters just explaining via dialogue what players would have found out in a much more entertaining way, and now they will. One of the most interesting mistakes in the original was the difficulty modes were named. So yeah, in my original Let's Play, I thought what I was playing was easy mode, when in actuality, well, here we go. In the Japanese, the names for the difficulty were rather unique, so they tried to simplify them as hard, normal, and easy. The only problem is what they called easy was actually a mode that varies the difficulty depending on the skill of the player. So in other words, let's just say I go up to a higher level, so all the enemies, well, not all the enemies, but mostly the bosses are set to your level, just to keep things even in a way. Depending on the skill level of the player, this way somebody who was great at the game could still play with a friend, or I think I must have put down the volume on the game audio, but anyways, this way somebody who was great at the game could still play with a friend or family member who wasn't so good, in a way that felt right for both of them. So what they call normal was the real easy mode, and what they call easy could very well be just as hard as the hard mode. So yeah, and let's see, and there was also one aspect of the game that was cut from for a more understandable reason. The Japanese game includes a segment that made use of the Famicom's microphone on the second player controller. Since the NES didn't have a microphone feature, this part wasn't possible. Fortunately, with the magic of emulation, you don't even need a mic. By binding the mic key to key presses through the emulator's control options, you can make the game think you're using a Famicom's mic. Without any mic at all, just a few presses of some buttons. So yeah, there's a segment in the game where the microphone is mandatory, but for the American version, that little tidbit was removed since the NES controllers didn't have a microphone. So, and there's a reason why I'm using the emulator known as Nestopia, because that has a microphone feature, which all you need is just to set it with the button, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, there we go. And once again, I apologize for this intro being way too long. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to be right back because I need to reapply my Bluetooth controller. So, cut! Okay, I'm back. Alright, so we have the main game here, which is RPG, and sports mode is basically all the mini games that you will see in the game. So yeah, this is for player versus player, player against the computer, you know. So you'll see all the mini games as we go through the story. Alright, so we have your new game, which is begin, and continue, which is the password feature. Alright, so I'm going to begin a new game, one player, and I forgot, also notice that Jack and Ryu aren't wearing headbands. Yeah, that was exclusive to the NES version, in which in this game you don't see them wear headbands. In the third game they do. Alright, so I'm going to take this to one player and the text to fast, because we're going to plow through this story as fast as we can. And I'll set this to baby, which is the easy mode, so we can finally get through the story much faster. So anyways, our story takes place here in Chinese land. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of changes within the game. Our story takes place here in Chinese land during the era of Qin. One day, an emergency broadcast appeared all throughout the land. I am Super Dorai, leader of the ghastly army, ... And look who I have here. It's me, Emperor Qin, the ruler of Chinese land. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's me, Emperor Qin, the ruler of Chinese land. Oh, somebody save me. And yeah, thankfully, the story doesn't go through automatically, unlike in the American version. Yeah, it just goes through the story like automatically. While in this game, I get to decide when to go to the next scene. Who would save you? Chinese land is ours now. All who defy us will die. Jack and Ryu were being trained by Tenpuku at a dojo on Mount Ippen. The three of them were shocked by what they had seen on the news. And here we have Tenpuku, Jack, and Ryu. Today's the day. This is why I've been training you to fight. You must defeat the ghastly army. You must head to the palace in Yokan. Take this red prism bell with you. Huh? What is it? You must get all 7 of these bells. Whoever does that can save Chinese land. You'll go, yes? Yeah, this is exclusive to the Famicom version. It asks you, will you go on this journey? Even if you say no, he'll still ask you no matter what. And he says it to both Jack and Ryu. Well said. Take this. ... 160 sen. I saved that up for you. May it serve you well. All right, let's go. We can do this. And so our journey re-begins again. But let's go back to the dojo. And as we notice, Tenpuku has disappeared. He's gone. Huh? Tenpuku's not here. Where could he have gone? More on that when we get to it. So anyways, the game's basically the same, but the story has some changes, and especially the game sprites. As you can see, normally they're in Karate-gi, and if you notice, the jumping ninja frog is actually a kappa of one of those mythologies that you see. Ghastly Army showed up, and they're at level 2. And notice, instead of fight, it's duel. And yeah, as you can see, look at the sprites. And to be honest, I prefer the American version sprites than this one. To be honest, not that I see anything wrong with it, but I prefer the American ones. Just in a way, I like to give the slightest edge to the localized version. Alright, so we start off at level 1 with 10 hit points. Alright, so right now I'm gonna save up some money so we can get some equipment, which we'll definitely need. Looks like these things are called Ghastly Yankees. Yeah, weird names, but well, it's what they're given. Yeah, the blue ones will only punch, but they'll rarely do the flip, which is which I do all the time. The red ones will not only punch, but they will do the jump flip often. Trust me, there'll be other variants of these enemies as we go along. Yeah, they're the same enemies, but with a different color, and some abilities will be added to them. Like I said, we'll get to them as we move along towards the story. We have. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the changes. If you notice on the top of the screen, you'll see on the far right, it used to be an M, which is the symbol for the mighty ball. Now for this one, from an M, it changes into a yen symbol. But the rock that you see, in order to access the Japanese counterpart of the mighty ball, you need 6 of them. However, should you hit those moving question marks, and one of them turns out to be like a little rock, well, it all goes to 0. Oh, let me see if I can find any treasure chests. Yeah, within the rocks there's hidden treasure chests. There's even hidden treasure chests within the field. You just gotta be like explorative enough to find those hidden treasures. And okay, so I guess I'll battle one last time here. 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, for the Japanese counterpart of the mighty ball, save it for boss battles. I'm not talking about action style boss battles. I'm talking about RPG style boss battles. Because that, if you use that along with another item called a bomb, I don't know what the bomb is going to be called for the Japanese counterpart, but if you use that, it'll stun them. The moment it happens, use the mighty ball on them, and when you attack, it'll do double damage. Especially with the dragon kick. In here, it's known as the miracle kick. A very powerful technique, strongest technique in the game. So, let me teach you to do a miracle kick. Will you enter? Yes. First, you've got to break rocks to get the K marks. Spoiler warning: they're not within the rocks. They're in treasure chests within the rocks. Okay, so one miracle kick costs 1K mark. Stand still and jump, and while you're up there, move in any direction you'd like. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all you gotta do. When you jump, you can point. You can. All you gotta do is jump with the B button, and you can pick a direction. But you gotta do it fast though, because the moment because you land a bit fast when you jump. All right. So in the American version, you have to pop 20 balloons. However, in the Japanese version, you gotta pop 30. So in this case, I have to count. So yeah, this is one of the mini games what we playing. It's called popping. So basically, all you do is just pop balloons. I'm gonna lose count because I don't know how many balloons I just popped. So I'm just gonna go randomly pop each balloon. But yeah, that's how you do the... You just jump and pick a direction you want. You can do the miracle kick. So yeah, I have no idea how many balloons I've popped, so... I don't even know if I popped 30. 20 was a lot easier. Yeah, I forgot there's also a time limit here. Only got 15 seconds to get there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Unfortunately, that does not count, and I have to do it all over again. No good, you failed. Yeah, I messed up. So, you also give it a time limit. I forgot to mention that. So I had to pop 30 balloons. Because trust me, 20 was much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 balloons popped. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just run. I'm gonna run. I already popped 30 balloons, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, in order to run, you have to hold the direction, and you have to mash that A button. But thankfully, I'm using a Bluetooth controller that has auto fire. Alright. I know I passed. Alright, you passed. Now you're ready to move on. Thank you. Yeah, these dojos will sometimes will give you an item, or most importantly, well, mostly a weapon. Alright, so let's enter here, the convenience store. This is where you mark your checkpoint. So, just in case if player 2 has been knocked unconscious, you can come to the convenience store and bring them back here. Or it also or if you want to switch between, if you want to drop out player 2, you can do that. There's also an option to tell you how much experience points do you need to level up, and of course we have our password feature. So yeah, the more we progress through the game, the longer the password. So keep that in mind. And on top of that, it also marks as our checkpoint. Oop. Yeah, sometimes these people will get in your way. Alright, and notice, since we're in Chinese land, when they say hello, they'll say ni hao. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get a power charm here. Okay, there it goes. This will shake off grabs and hexes fast. So yeah, I'm going to need it. It's going to cost me 15 sen. Cool. What's the host slip? This will slow down fast enemies. Not at the moment. So I'm just going to leave and go into the arms store, which is your weapons shop. Weapons and armor, actually. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just get the stout punch. This will raise my punching power. The iron claws, you're going to need them for later. Much later. Alright, and get the shield to deflect enemy spells. But you have to be like in front of them. The white belt increase your defense against spells. Alright, so we're done here. We got all the weapons we need. Now let's continue on. And we have our traditional hotel. And let's see, welcome to the town of Hainan. In the American version, it was known as Hien, with an HY. Alright, so we got what we needed. We got some money that we needed to buy weapons. So let's continue on with our journey. Maybe I should have bought some some items while I was at it, but oh well. I should be fine. But you know what? Might as well go back. And here we have our red ones. And I think these should have treasure chests. Yep, here we go. The T. Let's see if we can find any more treasure chests here. Oh, looks like we got the rock. Looks like we got to start all over from the beginning. And we found a chest that has the miracle kick marks. With each K you find, you're given 5. Okay. Yeah, normally I can just run, but well, I need the experience. If you want to get stronger, you gotta fight. Now here's the thing with losing. Should you lose a battle, doesn't matter if it's action or turn-based, thankfully your experience points are kept intact, but your money on the other hand will be halved. So every time you lose, your money goes half. I mean, they take half your money. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is with some RPGs. Alright, so I'm at level 3 and my hit points have increased by... Oh! I've taken 1 damage. Alright, level 4. Alright, so let's continue on. As I said, this is now officially on easy mode. So I don't have to worry about leveling up so much. Alright. So now we gotta go up north here. And we should reach another house here. Glad you made it. I am the ASS Hermit. Yeah, it's a donkey. In the American version, they changed it into a stallion. Well, in a way, it does look like a horse, but in actuality, it's a donkey. Hence why he says hee-haw. I plan to defeat the ghastly army. If that's the case, then I will tell you what I know. Break rocks, in battle to reveal T-marks. Those will let you use spirit shots or key moves. Yeah, in the American version, it's just throwing stars, but in this, it's actual spirit shots or key blasts in the game. Why did they change it? I have no idea. In video games, spirit shots or key shots, they're just awesome. I mean, like, if you need that extra boost in attack power or something. Select them as items during a battle. You may practice using them here. And this one is called shooting. Thankfully, there's no win or lose thing, so you can just blast all the way to your heart's content. But yeah, that's basically shooting. One other thing, when you're in the action battle and you see water, be very, very careful not to jump into the water, because you lose like almost half your health. It's something you don't want to happen. Ugh. Thankfully I have time. Yeah, it don't matter if the timer runs out or you lose. The game still goes on. Thankfully, this isn't a dojo or anything. Although there will be more dojos later on. Well, only one more dojo. Thanks! The Ghastly Army isn't so scary now. You can buy spirit shots and key moves in stores. They'll be even more powerful. Oh, you're searching for prison bells, aren't you? I heard there is a bell in the town of Tumble. Well, good luck then. Hee-haw. So yeah, in the American version, it was known as the town of Delicious. However, now it's the town of Tumble. Oh my goodness, that was close. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta be careful in these areas, because out pops like in some action battle fights. Should you stay long in a battle, two things may appear. One, a small flaming skull. You cannot harm it whatsoever. You just gotta keep dodging, and it'll eventually explode. Ooh. And two, the screen goes dark, and out comes this huge bull enemy. Sometimes it'll just move around, or move around and shoots out blasts, like little fireballs or something. Okay, I have 3 more to go. Alright. Let's keep going. Because, let's see, I have 12 HP. But I have to be very careful since I haven't gotten any health items on me. So, gotta be careful. Let's see, there should be another. There it is. Yeah, I really need to get 6 of those yen signs. Otherwise, it's not gonna be pleasant. All right, so we finally reached the town of Tumble. It's the home of gourmet food. All right, so before we end the part, let's talk to the people in this town and see what this town is all about. Here in Tumble, we have lots of tasty food from all over the world, but Mayor Genmai has kept all of it to himself. That's strange. Defying the mayor would get me killed, but so starving to death. What am I supposed to do? I'm so hungry. You're looking for prison bells. Oh, I think the mayor might have one. Okay. My stomach hurts. I shouldn't have eaten those weeds that sprouted up behind the bathroom. Oh my goodness. In the American version, it was just grass. That's it. Just grass. I heard the people of Babylon keep a prison bell in their city. They treasure it there. Okay? The people who went into the mayor's house haven't come out yet. I wonder what happened to them. My dad's the best cook in Tumful, but the mayor whisked him away and I haven't seen him ever since. Can you help me find him? Well, I guess that's why we're here. Alright, so we've spoken to all the people here. So I guess I'll call it a part right here. Next time, we investigate the disappearing people here in the town of Tumful. So, until then everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. For more content, consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, see you again, and God bless.